Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby.
Vikings versus the Eagles.
Minnesota Vikings at home for Week 7, refreshed after a week off. They play host to the Philadelphia Eagles, who find themselves on a 2-game losing streak.
Think about
Hey, I like their coach. That dude, we got a good coach too, but I like their coach. You can tell he's about his business. He's whatever he's doing is working in Philly. I mean, like since he's been there, in less than 5 years, right? Less than 5 years, right? He wasn't their coach. Andy Reid was their coach. Uh, in 2017. Well, Andy Reid was their coach, right? Then he went to KC. Yeah. That dude, he's been there for less than 5 years, and he's had 2 Super Bowl appearances and won one. That is great. You got coaches, bro. They go from team to team to team. They go from head coach to defensive coordinator to offensive coordinator to another head coach. They don't even smell the playoffs. A lot of them in their career. I mean, like to have 2 Super Bowl appearances in like less than 5 years. That says a lot about you, man. So much respect to the Eagles coach, but you're the enemy. So we'll go back to respecting and liking after this game. Right now, well, I respect you, but I don't like you this week. I'll like you after this week. Hate the team, like their coach. I don't know, whatever.
a victory formation for the Giants with 2 minutes to play.
Eagles remain out of sorts. Their offense showed some signs of unity versus New York last Thursday, but overall remained out of sync. 1 for 9 on third down, a measly 17 points, which is all they've mustered back-to-back weeks now. They're averaging 4.7 yards per play this season. That's South Pole material, as is their third down conversion rate.
It was a fumble, and it's recovered by the Giants.
Yeah, they struggling. Like that's how it be sometimes, man. You just everywhere in every category on third down, on just their run game, the pass game, they're struggling this year. But I keep saying it. You don't want a team like the Eagles to figure it out, like bro. So we got to go in there and confuse them. Like I think how they're struggling, we got to go in there and bro, we got to stop the run. But I'll get into my little final thoughts. But I got a little final thought for you. I got a game plan for you. Shout out to my future coaching career. Like whoever I coach, I'm gonna take your team to the whatever championship. Weird.
Now they have to try and get right versus Minnesota's defense. Eagles offense get a D, holding teams to 19 per rodeo, top 5 or 10 in the Big Four, points per
Our defense is that good. Top 5 in the Big Four. You see it on the screen. 19.4 points per game, 5th. Yards per game, 6th. Third down, 3rd. Red zone. That's a little football language. RZ stands for red zone. We're tied for 4th in the league. But I know this team, and we're gonna go over it later in this video. You know what's hurting us? With all of this good stuff. I mean, like top 5 in all of the top 4 categories. If you can hold them down to the fewer points per game, or 5th in that. Yards per game, that is big. Like if they don't get a lot of yards on you, that says a lot. Third downs, I think this right here is the most important stat of all on defense. Because if you can get the team off the field on third down, bro, like you got a good chance of winning the game. And we're third, bro. And then the red zone. This is important too, but I think that third down defense is the most important because, like, if they're getting off the field on third down, bro, they're not even gonna make it. Like, you know what I mean? But when teams get down here, we're not letting them in. We're not letting them in. The Vikings have one single thing that's wrong with their defense. You know what it is? The run defense. If we can stop the run, this defense, like I said last game, video, I think this defense is better than the Browns defense, and the Browns is number 1, right? I don't know where they rank right now because their offense is struggling, just like us. But like, if the offense could get it together with this defense, oh my Lord! All right, back to it.
Game, yards per game, red zone, and on third down.
Gabriel on third down, under pressure, stays on his feet, and now Ivan Pace takes him down.
Philadelphia's rush attack was at the center of their offensive success during their championship run last year.
Right.
This season, averaging less than 100 yards per game, Saquon Barkley, just 58 versus New York, has finished with less than 61 yards in 5 of 6.
Bro, like Saquon, Mr. Quads. Mr. Quads that be jumping over people. I mean, Saquon be hurdling dudes. Like, bro, they shutting him down. New York shut him down. Everybody shut Saquon. Saquon? That's crazy. Well, I think they got a different offensive line, right? Like they're not the same team, bro. Like, it's crazy how you win the Super Bowl. Like what? Like I see a lot. They still got a lot of players. Anyway, whatever. It's a different season, and they got a. And the rest of these dudes are NFL players too. So just because the Eagles won it last year, don't mean that, and that's how it is sometimes on these championship runs, man. You might have won because there was some injuries on other teams, or like somebody had a bad day. All of these dudes are professionals. Everybody can, like, bruh. I just saw the Panthers whoop on Dallas like they were, and I saw Dallas take it to Green Bay and came back and took that game into overtime. And it's like the Panthers, like, but because it's the NFL, bro, they are pros. Like that Panthers game shocked me, and they whoop them. Dallas tried to come back, but it was not happening. Them boys stepped on their neck. But anyway, man, let's go. Let's get back to it.
Barkley to the outside, and nothing happening there. Gets gang tackled.
Barkley hit at 4.8 a run last week, 5 the week before, but only 12 and 6 attempts in those 2 games. Jalen Hurts only 13 rush yards on Thursday. Have to see if Terry Silver is calling their offense again this week.
That tush
Coach,
push.
we just ran the tush push. Again. Do it
Right.
till your knuckles bleed. And maybe they should up the number of times they run.
That's their only play that worked, the tush push. That's their only play that works. Like, it's the tush push, bro. If the Eagles want a yard at the goal line, bro, just forget about it. I don't know what their strategy is. They're like a I don't know. They have like the movie 300. They have a little formation where everybody goes toward this, and then you got Saquon, Mr. Quad. He pushed the quad. They got a way they do it, bro. It's better than any other team. I've seen other teams try it. I don't know. It's something about the Eagles and that tush push. Nobody can stop it. If the Eagles are at the goal line, just give them the touchdown. Give them the touchdown. Like I heard Jalen Hurts, him and Saquon, they not bench press. What's the squats? I heard their squats. They squats are ridiculous. Like the weights they can squat. So I don't know. Maybe that plays a part into the whole tush push working, but nobody does it better than these Eagles. They'll get a few yards if they want. The Eagles will get 5 yards with the tush push back to back if they want. I don't know how they do it. I hate them.
Versus Minnesota, Vikings have allowed 4.4 a carry to running backs in 2025. That's so.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is the only category of our defense that sucks. We are 21st. We are 21st in the league. Our rush defense is 21st in the league. That is bad. That is like the lower tier, sir. You have 20 teams that have a better run defense than you. And what how do you like anyway, you know what? It can't be perfect, but you're so good in all the other categories. How come?
And as to Hurts, 5.6 per allowed to quarterbacks, which is south of so-so.
Looking for the end zone. He is in.
Has been easier to run on purple than pass on it. Hurts face.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All through the years, all my Vikings fans, it's so weird. All through the years, the Adrian Peterson years, the all this, we had like our pass defense, like, bro, I can't remember for like the last 20 years, bro. Like before just the year, O'Connell's first year. Remember Remember the shell defense? We're gonna just sit back. If oh my God, if O'Connell had B flow. Imagine if O'Connell had B flow. Remember the game we lost against the Giants. O'Connell's first. We were 14-3 too, right, that season, or something like that. Yeah, we only lost 3 games. O'Connell's first year. Remember our defensive coach? What's his name? Uh that dude had me punching the air like I was fighting ghosts. Like we no kind of pressure. Like the quarterbacks, I could have thrown against the Vikings. I could have thrown it. Imagine if O'Connell in that first year and Kirk was balling. Kirk and O'Connell was on the same page. We had Dalvin Cook. That was the year of the comeback. The comeback against the Colts. Remember that year? That was a golden year. Oh my God, I can't forget. I can't. Was that the same year JJ had that catch against Buffalo? Yeah. Maybe it was next year. But you get what I'm saying, man. That year was so golden, man. Our defense must have been the worst in the league. I mean, like the offense was like we had Dalvin Cook, we had JJ, we had Adam Thielen, we had Kyle Rudolph. The offensive line wasn't all that, but it was holding its own. I mean, like we like you saw, go watch it. Largest comeback in NFL history, the Colts game that season. Dalvin Cook was Dalvin cooking. The defense, bro. Anyway, see how frustrated I get. We finally got it together, man. If we just had to do like B Flow that year, bro, we go far in the playoffs. Ain't no telling what happens. But now, sorry to be long-winded again. I get a little passionate. But now, ironically enough, we have a great pass defense, a superb pass defense, and our run D is not bad either. I don't know what's going on, like dudes like Hargraves and what's the other dude we got to stop? We got dudes, we got big money on the defensive line to stop the run, and we got dudes who aren't really paid big who are stepping up. So imagine if the dudes like Jonathan Hargraves and then imagine if they start stepping and start playing how they're supposed to play, bro. Like this team, right? This team we still haven't ball to our potential. We're still mediocre, but they're good as a mediocre team. So imagine, bro. Imagine the offensive line in the defense can actually stay good in those other categories and improve in the run D. And imagine when the offense actually start clicking again. Imagine if JJ come into his own and start hitting these receivers and the offensive line actually gets healthy again, bro. This is a Super Bowl team, bro. Like it was just fingers crossed, hope for health. Please. We're going through what we're going through now. Going into the fourth quarter of the season. Let's be everybody healthy and going straight. Speaking of health, I got the injury report. It's looking good. The last few the few people we had, I'm pretty optimistic. A lot of people are coming back. A lot of people practice. The people who are limited or the people who didn't practice fully, they're not far away from coming back fully. So our injury list is getting better, man. It's getting better. But stop yapping. Back to it.
A secondary holding quarterbacks
Great
to
pass
an
defense
88
we have.
rating, holding them to just 157 through the air, meager 6.3 yards per attempt. Cornerback Isaiah Rodgers, almost impossible to sneak a ball past, as he's held his targets to a ridiculously low 30.
Y'all, you heard what I said about Isaiah Rodgers. I just hope it's not he had a decent game last game too, but this game right here, where he had to pick and he had the 2 picks in the pass breakup, and bro, I just hope it's not temporary. I just hope this is who Isaiah Rodgers is. I mean, he's not going to be like that every game. He's not going to be Deion Sanders, but I just hope he's a really solid QB, a cornerback, what's his name? Murph. I trust Murph Jr. Murph been doing this thing since Arizona. He came to Minnesota and then he got a coach like B Flow. It's over. If Isaiah Rodgers is who Isaiah Rodgers, I think, and I'm more confident. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm more confident in Jeff Okudah because I know Jeff Okudah, first round draft pick, great play. He just didn't have a great time in Detroit. They had other players and he got injured. I know what we have in Jeff Okudah. I'm telling you. big body corner. He will tackle anybody he can cover. If Isaiah Rodgers is what I'm thinking he is, and we got Jeff Okudah, Isaiah Rodgers, Murph Jr., and then we got hybrids like Metellus. We still got Harrison Smith. We got Theo Jackson. Boy, I'm leaving somebody out. It's another corner. I only listed 3 corners. You need like 5 corners. So I'm missing somebody else, 1 or 2 people, but secondary, bro. It's a reason the secondary is doing good. But that run defense got to improve. But they just look good, bro. We just how does the Eagles get lucky and just have a Super Bowl run? Everybody's healthy. They plug some people in. And every time we try to do it, it's somebody got injured or something happened here. Bro.
36 rating.
Picked off.
Yeah, this my dude.
Intercepted by Isaiah Rodgers, and he's racing down the sideline, and he will not be caught.
Hopefully he
Philadelphia's
is.
big 3 pass catchers. Dallas Goedert led the way versus the G-Men with 110 yards on 9 catches.
We gotta
He
stop
scored
him.
in 4 straight, too. So I guess we're going to hear a push to ban.
Hey, watch this. We have great DBs, right? So they're gonna feature they tight end a lot. Dallas Goedert is nice. So our linebackers gonna have the hands full. Watch this game. This game, they're gonna go to him a lot. Just watch. Just watch. We have great corners. We have great corners. We have a great secondary. They're gonna feature their tight end a lot. Um, I'll take that. We have to shut Saquon down this game, but that's in my little finishing thought. That's one of my finishing thoughts. Shut Saquon down. Force him to beat us with Dallas Goedert and these receivers. I'll get to it.
Underhand passes to tight ends next.
Little flip here, little trickery, and it works.
Who does that with tight ends? They like him that much. They even only like Kelsey, couple of tight ends, and a George Kittle. Like we don't see like tight end screens and we just don't, man. We don't see tight ends being used like that unless you're a special kind of, and he is. So I already see it coming. They're gonna I see it coming. Philly's always had great tight ends though.
Goddard into the end zone.
AJ, time enough at last. Brown with 80 yards in that game. Second best 2025 outing as he's only averaged.
We can't let him beat us. We can't let their stars beat us. But I trust our corners. They're gonna try, but I trust B-Flow. I trust people. We gotta. Oh, man. I like B-Flow. Hopefully he blitz more than usual this game. We just got to shut down Saquon. We just have to. And AJ is a big receiver, and hopefully they don't do with him what they did with DK because DK torched our defense, man. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what B-Flow does because AJ Brown is a big receiver, and they're all not having a good season. That was what I was trying to say. We shouldn't let any of their star receivers or running backs none of them has had a good game all season. That was my point. None of them have had a good game. We shouldn't let him have a DK Metcalf game. We shouldn't let Saquon have a I don't know, whoever's running the ball all over it. King Henry. How I forget. Who else is good in the league? King Henry. I can't think of anybody right now. But yeah, so just keep him in check.
45 per game.
This time down the right side and turning around is
Oh, that was
Brown.
a
And
nice
Devontae
catch.
Smith hits week 7 off a 49-yard game. Only
Devontae.
one game with more than 60 yards for him.
Devontae
Fast.
Smith before he's forced out of bounds.
Hurts has to be able to beat the ballroom blitz. Vikings top 5 in blitz percentage, 13 sacks in their 5 games. Jalen Redmond leading the way with 3.
Getting sacked by
Hey, we gotta bring it, bro. We're known for this. 37.7 blitz percent. We gotta bring it. 13 sacks. We gotta bring it, man. We gotta bring it. We gotta send a message to them boys, man. Like, listen, and ain't no telling what it'll do for this team if we beat the Super Bowl winning team. If we beat the champs, bro, and we're 3-2 coming out the bye, we beat the champs. While we're getting close to everybody being healthy with a great quarterback situation, we beat them going forward. I'm telling you, it's games like this that get everybody antennas like back up. Like, all right, let's pay attention, let's lock in. because we got something here. It's a second in the league. 13 sacks off the blitz percentage, man. 36.5 QB pressure. League average 34%. We're above average in. Bruh, we gotta bring it, bro. We gotta confuse. Hey, we got the coach for it. Confuse Jalen B-Flow.
Jalen Redmond.
Hurts has fared well versus 5+ pass rushers so far, sporting a 114 rate versus 5+. He's put up 280+ yards in back-to-back games, completed 72% of his passes in their most recent loss.
Deep downfield. And
He
that
got an
is
arm.
pulled in inside the 40-yard line.
Nice
His
little-
3-game, 100+ rate game streak came to an end, though, when his 5-game INT-less streak came to an end. 3
Hey,
sacks.
Hey, the G-men put it on him. The Giants figured something out about him. Like, bro, what? Like, New York? I was watching that game like, what? Like, the Giants looking different. Or they just game plan better. Or the Eagles just overlooked them. Whatever it was, hey, we got some interesting things happening in the NFL. The Giants are looking different. I mean, like, it's a couple teams that's looking different. It's a couple teams that's supposed to be nice, that's not looking how they're supposed to look. Hey, the Patriots beat the Bills. It's like, what? Josh Allen, the Patriots beat. I can't remember the last time that happened. I think when Tom Brady was there. Like, since they got Josh Allen, I don't think they've ever lost. I don't think the Bills have ever lost to the Patriots since Josh. I gotta look that up. I think they're like 100-0 against them. They don't since Josh Allen got there, they don't lose to the Patriots. And then Tom Brady went to another team. He's not even playing no more. All right, put it like this. Since Tom Brady left. Like, bro, like, and then who else? Who else? Miami is another one. They're struggling this season. Come on, Miami, with that air attack and Cheetah. And then you got a couple teams that's not known for being, and they're hey, Jacksonville looking good. Jacksonville looking good. Hey, what's going on with the Ravens? Hey, man, whatever, man. Listen. But 3+ sacks, three of last 4 games. Yeah, they struggling. That's what I'm saying. We gotta go take advantage of this thing, bro. They struggling.
Sacks
Keep them
taken 2.
confused.
That's 3+ sacks taken in 3 of his last 4.
Hurts under pressure. Down he goes.
Philadelphia's defense also issues to fix. Couldn't stop Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbu, and Wan'Dale Robinson from gashing them for 34 points. Let them convert 11 of 16 third down chances. That's been a season-long problem. 3 red zone trips, 3 TDs given up.
Look at he's going right through Zach Bond. Oh, that's a touchdown, right?
Next up, a Vikings offense that's averaged 24 a game, but plenty of room for growth. Haven't really been great moving the ball or the
Because of our offensive line. The offensive line. Starting running back injured. All of this is, listen. Let this offensive line get. Will Fry's back, right? The other dude ain't. I think we got everybody back. Donovan. Listen. I got the injury report video. It's coming up right after this one. Check it out. Get the status on everybody. Who practiced, who didn't practice, who was limited, who fully practiced, where everybody's at as far as their injury. It's looking a little better. It's getting better. Put it like that. But watch the injury video. But imagine the line back together, because we invested in an offensive line because we have a young quarterback. Like, everybody's like, oh, get rid of Quasi. Get rid of. I've seen some crazy videos, but I got videos coming up on all of that stuff, on Quasi, on KO, on the. Anyway, back to the game. Imagine even our tight ends. Everybody asleep on Josh Oliver. Josh Oliver is a huge. Well, that's why he's usually used for blocking. He's huge, but he can catch. So we got weapons, bro, that we can just confuse people. And KO's been doing it. You know what I mean? He's been. I just think sometimes his game plan doesn't involve certain things that we want, and they have the intellect on the other teams. They know what they're doing, but it's like, come on, bro. Use what we got to the best of our advantage. Kevin O'Connell, please. This freaking offense should not be this bad. Let's get into the numbers. We got more numbers coming up. Well, this is it right here. I mean, there's more coming up. It's right, 24.6 per game. Eh, I guess it's not bad, but other teams are putting up 30. I'm like, bro, all right. I guess it's not bad, 24.6 per game. You know what I mean? Wish it wasn't 30. I'll feel better if it was like a little more. But red zone, eighth in the league. Yards per game. That is not good at all. This third down. We already talked about this on the defensive side. So we have a great third down defense. We have how many teams in the league? 32? We have the third from the worst offense on third down in the league. What? Let me read that again. With the firepower we have, with the Justin Jeffersons and the Jordan Addisons and the T.J. Hawkinsons and the Jordan Masons you're 30th in the league on third down, and we're lucky to have a win. Like, listen, it's the defense, it's the numbers. You have to look at these numbers to understand what's going on with the team and to understand football. All my football people who be asking me, I want to talk to me. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for my fans, my people. I'm sorry if I'm a little long-winded sometimes, but sooner or later the real information comes out like this one and where you can learn about the game, or instead of just talking about stats. And if you want to learn about it's things like this you have to look at, because if third down, you get off the field most times than 29 other teams, yeah, you're gonna struggle. If we didn't have the defense we had, this team will be trash. And with the defense we have, we can if we can improve in these categories, bro. I'm talking about, because the Vikings got a good team right now. They're 3-2, and the 2 games we lost, like, we literally should have won. Especially that damn Atlanta game. Like, that was crazy. It was like both teams didn't want to win. um, uh, but yeah, you look at these numbers and then you understand what's going on with your team. So we're doing bad on offense. We're scoring points, but like not. And then I saw another one. The red zone offense is horrific. Eighth in the league. Eighth in the league. So it's like, how many times? Because that's not bad, but how many times are we even getting to the red zone? Like, are we even getting to the red zone? See, all that type of stuff. But we'll break all this down. We'll go through the. Maybe I need to do like a separate video with just talking about numbers and just breaking everything down so you can understand what's going on in the game and where your team needs to improve at. But this is just a little taste of what I'm talking about. It's a little sample size of, but you get the idea. If we have a great third down defense and on offense, we're 30th in the league on third down, 25th in yards per game, 24.6. Like we're not complimenting the defense. So we have a great defense and a bad offense. It looks like in certain categories, in important categories, but we know we don't have a bad offense. But if you're ever wondering about the Vikings, now you know. Because they need to improve on third down, the yards per game, and this and this. And so you like, they got Justin Jefferson, but now you understand why they're struggling. Or if you see a defense, they got this player, they got stars. Look at the numbers. What are they doing on third down? How many yards per game are they allowing? How is the defense in the red zone? And in all of these categories relate to both sides of the ball, because if the defense is not letting a lot of teams score, that's good for them. But if the offense is scoring on a lot of teams, that's also good for them. So whatever's the defense is doing good in, the offense need to do the exact opposite as far as category. Well, it's common sense. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, man, great defense, great number. The only bad thing about the defense is their rush defense. Everything else is great. Offense, everything is bad. The only thing I see that's not really bad is the red zone offense, and then the points per game. That's not really bad, but that could be manipulated too. It's like, well, 24.6 points per game, but or eighth in the red zone, but you've only been in the red zone like, I don't know, 5 times. You know what I mean? And you did good, but you never get to the red zone. So numbers can be confusing. Like, you know what I mean? Like let's say 4 out of 5 is better than I don't know, 25 out of 35, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's a better percentage. You get what I'm saying? With a higher number, you know, you're always in the red zone, but you can have a lower percentage as compared to somebody who's never in the red zone, but have a higher percentage because they got 4 out of 5 or a 5 out of 6 or something. But yeah, well, let me get right into this. Let me get back into this. Quit talking about numbers. I like numbers. When it comes to football, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd when it comes to football. That's why I'm doing this channel. Quit asking me questions in my life, please. Come watch the videos. Okay.
Sticks, but just good enough at finishing the job when they reach the 20.
Wentz, 2nd and 5.
You heard what he said? I should stop talking because I literally just said what the man was saying. Like, they're never they score from outside of 20 more often than
Addison, he's got it. Touchdown.
yeah, they score from outside of the 20 more times than when they're in the red zone. So we don't have like big plays, but we do have plays outside, just right outside. I guess they're a big play, but we don't have like these big runs. All this is in the stats. I'll break all this down to. I know it can be a little confusing, but you'll understand what I'm saying. I'll break it all down. I promise.
Vikings
Carson.
hadn't announced who they were going with at quarterback when this went out. Carson Wentz put up a
I say keep Carson, but he's injured. But keep Carson in there for the Philly game. It's a little revenge, and Carson is still. But the next game after Philly, we got to put JJ in there because we know we have a great, capable backup. He's proven himself. He's Carson Wentz. He was the league's MVP. That's who we got. And everybody thought he was older. No, Carson is still Carson. But with the injury, I would suggest, I don't know what's going on with KO. I don't know. I heard, he's not. I don't know how he spent all year with JJ and all the talks and all the meetings, but he's still not comfortable. I don't know. Maybe because he's got the veteran presence and, Carson know more than JJ. He's seen more defense. So I don't know what's going on there. But my point is Carson Wentz is injured right now. He's not 100%. And JJ was feeling great last week. There's no way, and we just had a bye. There's no way JJ McCarthy is not ready. There's no way he's not ready. Like, put JJ in there. He need games like this. And if it's not how it's supposed to look, we can put Carson in there. But I don't want to risk. Carson Wentz has played way better than what we thought. I don't want to risk any injury. He's not 100%. I don't know. That's what I would do. I would put JJ. I would put in there whoever feels it. Because JJ McCarthy should be he should be ready, man. He should be ready. We saw him in the Chicago game, and he had his kid. He had a short week. So I can't really blame that game, too. We haven't seen this kid a lot. He's had a whole year. He's had 2 off seasons to get ready. Like, let's put him in. Can't risk Carson. Carson is hurt, man. I keep saying Carlson. He doesn't have an L in his name. It's Carson, like a car and son. My bad. Carson Wentz.
100 more yards a game in his 3 starts than J.J. McCarthy did in his first 2. 250
Nice.
per contest
Carson
for Carson with a nice
Hitting them
99
receivers.
rate.
And now Wentz caught. Jefferson.
McCarthy
I remember
out
that.
the last 3 games hurt, 2 touchdowns against
Hey,
3
I keep telling people we do not have a quarterback problem. Everybody, it's a quarterback situation. We have a great quarterback situation. Just watch it play out. The season is still young.
INTs, only 150 yards per game, a 67 rate compared to Carson's 99. Being the Vikings have this year aspirations, He would need to step it up to keep the job if he goes.
Over the middle, it's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson.
Vikings quarterbacks have been buried 21 times, which was the most of any team after 5 weeks. They're hoping Dr.
O-line issues.
House did his thing over the bye. They ended their last game with 4 backups on the field. Tackle Justin Skule has been tagged with 4.
Hey, they did good in this game against the Browns. They got a couple sacks, but they shut Miles down. They did good in that game. For a depleted offensive line like the one we got to give them credit in that game, man.
Sacks allowed. Right guard Will Fry's 3.
There it is. And now Wentz goes down.
Philadelphia's
Yeah, you Will Fry. You're one of those dudes we're paying a lot. You're like, bro, I don't know. Maybe, because we had a lot of substitutes where you have more responsibilities or something. I don't know what it is, but you can't be giving up sacks, sir. Like, you're supposed to be. What's happening?
pass rush only managed to track down Dart twice for just 1 yard lost. They didn't have Hawk Tua Carter at DT, who was hurt. And
Hawk Tua Carter. Is that his new name? That's what we're calling him now? That's what we're going with? Oh, hey, I got cousins. I got families who are Eagles fans who live in Philly. Can't wait. Can't wait to relay this message. Hawk Tua Carter. They probably already knew the. I mean, this is my first time hearing it. Hawk Tua. All my football fans, we know about it because he spit on somebody in the game. You know the Hawk Tua girl. Never mind. Back to it.
Ended the game without cornerback Quinyon Mitchell, who hurt his hammy, so we'll have to see if either makes it back for this week. Philadelphia's DBs gave up 55 yards to Little Jordan Humphrey, 84 and a touchdown to Robinson.
Bro, the Giants had they had the Giants looking like, the Giants had the Eagles looking like, bruh. And the Giants has been a joke in the, what is that, the NFC East, right? For like forever. When was the last time? Don't even talk about their new coach. Well, he's been in like in the last 5. The Giant has been a no. They had Saquon. That's it. They had Saquon on the team that never made the playoffs. Saquon got out of there, went to their arch rivals, and the Giants was like, "All right, okay, you think our best player, huh? And you think you're gonna be the best team for years to come? We got something for you, man. We drafted good. We let him go, but we got something for you. They got some rookies that's balling. They quarterback, they running back, Jackson Dart, 195 yards, 104.6 rate, 83.3 rate. Oh, up there is that pass defense, what they've allowed. And down there is the number that boy put on him. Gee Louise. Just hey. Y'all going down in the rankings after the Giants.
195 to Dart, 7.8 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, no picks, a 100-plus rate.
No, he finds an open man and hits him. Robinson stays in bounds. Robinson's going to go all the way.
I wish they have a game like they had against the Giants, against the Vikings. Please, Lord, please. Like, these dudes are not tackling. They're not. Did they underestimate the Giants, or sometimes the team chemistry is not there? It'd be all kinds of goofy. Whatever y'all got going on in Philly, please keep it going. Please. Like, for real.
Way for a touchdown.
If Mitchell's out, then Kid Dynamite may feast on more than a bowl of Jetta mix. Justin Jefferson, the clear focal point to Minnesota's air attack, 90 yards per game, only a couple.
Bro, imagine if he had Sam or Kirk, or just forget them. They're gone. We divorced them. Imagine if, and it's developing with Carson, bro. He is putting up numbers. This is crazy. For his whole career, he's played with different quarterbacks. Just numbers, bro. If Justin Jefferson had like a consistent quarterback play, like that first game, first half, you saw it, and then they unleashed JJ, the quarterback JJ. They unleashed him in the second half later on, but it was super careful and super conservative. if Justin Jefferson had a quarterback like any other team, all the quarterbacks I named, the Lions, the Packers, if he had a legit, and I think JJ is a legit quarterback, but we already know the story, his injury and all of that craziness. He's still injured right now. If he had consistency at the quarterback position, he's still putting up numbers. We're 5 games in, 89.9 a game. I've watched games where he barely. So that means he's put up a few 100-yard games to even get the numbers up here. Like, bro, like that dude is like Justin Jefferson had to prove himself to me, and I'm not one of the person that just jump on a bandwagon. He was on my team too. The numbers he put up in 2020. I was like, okay, but consistency, it takes a lot to convince somebody like me. Shit. That dude has convinced me. It takes a long time, like for real.
Couple of guys averaging more.
Like, look at the numbers, bro. And he got quarterbacks just in and out. Quarterbacks hurt, like, bro.
The only guy though who likes mixing cheery.
Hey, this dude would be the greatest receiver to ever. If he doesn't get injured or whatever, he's gonna pass Jerry Rice. What was Jerry Rice? Jerry Rice caught everything, put up like this dude doesn't drop. I've seen Justin Jefferson drop 3 passes. 3.
And cinnamon toast crunch.
Justin Jefferson makes the catch.
Look at
Jordan
this.
Addison, 77 yards
catch
per
in
outing in
Buffalo.
his 3 games.
Addison.
Oh, and then we got him. Get the quarterback situation fixed, please. It's the third down offense. Imagine if we went 30th, right? If we can just get it to like let's say we're the 15th in the league on third down. That is another 14-3 season, damn near. It's another 14-3 season. If we can just get to 15th on third down, bro. Please.
Jalen Naylor, 25 yards per game. TJ Hawkinson, 30. Along the dirt trail, Jordan Mason has moved the ball to the tune of 64 yards per contest at a very healthy 4.7 per run.
Even him,
inside the 10.
even him, if he can just hold on to the ball, he has surprised me. Jordan Mason is big, strong, and like I didn't even know what we were getting. Like, this dude is nice. Hold on to the ball.
Picks up the first.
Eagles play against the run also needs tidying up. Gave up 58 yards and a TD to Dart, 98 and 3 touchdowns.
Ran all over. Ran all over them, man. The Eagles don't even look like the Eagles. They don't look like the Eagles. They don't sound like the Eagles.
Downs to Scattaboo, 5.2 yards per carry.
Here's Scattaboo to the end zone.
Scattaboo. That's who I was talking about. Bruh. Where did these dudes come from? The Giants been kicking up some, like, bruh, Scattaboo. He ran all over the Eagles.
Touchdown.
Bruh.
Eagles up 1 since these two started playing in 1962, Sorry, I guess sometimes the AI voiceover thing glitches.
It's like the Vikings and the Packers rivalry or something. These old, they so old, they had a different logo. Until recently, they've never won a Super Bowl. They were like the Vikings. I think they never won a championship, period, ever. The Vikings got NFL championships, right? The Eagles don't got none, I don't think, until recently. So now it's just the Vikings and like, what, the Lions who hasn't won a Super Bowl? Ugh.
We'll try and fix it for next week. Game preview OGs who read the comments section get it.
All right, get up for yourselves real quick.
4 playoff meetings between the two. First one in
Jettis.
1981.
It's your job to win it,
Here we go again.
and I want to see you do it.
And I want
The
to say it
comeback began with a big play from the special teams.
Began with a big
fumble
play from the
recovery
special teams.
that opened the floodgates to a
Open
turnover
the gate to
tidal wave.
win the
And
game.
all the Eagles forced
Hey,
8
were all
turnovers.
their commentators talking like that? Like, our commentators today are excited. You hear these dudes like, is that gonna sound corny? Like, cause bro, well, not corny. I shouldn't say. It's just a different time, so it sound different. The way they talk, they cadence. They needed a fumble and they got it.
An act that firmly tilted the game in their favor. The Eagles advanced
Was
to
it
the
Herm
conference
Edwards? That was
championship
Herm
by
Edwards,
winning
number 46.
31-16. Once more, the players carried Vermeil off the field.
Dick Vermeil,
This time,
young Dick Vermeil.
there were
Hey, I was too young for this. I wasn't even born for this, but one of the most respected coach. He was the first players coach that I know. When he won with the Rams, and he was loved, man. Like that whole Kurt Warner and them, Marshall Falk and them, they loved this dude. So much respect to him.
no objections.
Is he still alive? Hopefully he's still alive, man. Because he was old, like he was real old. Hey, man, I'm gonna appreciate y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to stop disrespecting my Vikings, please. Like what is it? Because the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Like we like the nerve of y'all. We just had a bye week. They're struggling. They just lost the Giants, and more of y'all picked them to win than us. Bro, the disrespect, bro. The disrespect. But anyway, you know what? They are the Super Bowl champs, and maybe they're trying to make a statement this week against the Vikings because we do have some flaws on offense for sure. So we know the Eagles can try to come back, but come on, bro. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, it's not bad, but still, it's supposed to be 6-4 the other way around. We're the ones who won our last game. Then we had a bye week, and y'all picked the team that just lost to the Giants. The Giants just ran all over. Whatever, man. Whatever. All right, man. So that's it. That's it. That's the video. You know me. Before the game, gotta add my little 2 cents. What am I doing? Gotta add my little 2 cents. Gotta give my little talking points on what I think we need to do to win the game. Apologize. I was trying to get everything ready before I. All right, so here we go. So number one. All right, number one. So Jackson Dart looked like a freaking like I don't even know what to say. He looked like freaking Tom Brady out there playing y'all. So and that rookie, both of them rookies put it on the Eagles. Put it like that. So they're mad, like they got embarrassed. Okay, that wasn't just a regular loss to like a good team. They weren't expecting to do that. Like they weren't supposed to lose to that team with a rookie quarterback, and a rookie running back, and they got whooped like that. Yeah, them boys mad. They're the champs. They are the Super Bowl champs, so they're gonna be looking to make a statement this week, bro. And we got a lot of flaws. We got a lot of, especially on offense. And them defense now Hawk Tua Carter's playing. We got our hands full. It's gonna be his first game back, and Hawk Tua is the best defensive lineman they got. So all it takes is one game, bro. All it takes is one game for them to have that chemistry and start. I'm telling you, that's how the NFL is. All it takes is one game, and a team like the Eagles, we cannot let them have that one game against us. Please, please. This is not a regular team. They're fooling y'all. I don't trust the Eagles. All right, man. Next point. Next point, similar to the first one, but I was being a little specific. Their pass D was horrendous. Okay? And the Eagles have a great pass defense. I'm gonna keep saying it. Because I gotta keep telling people they won the Super Bowl last year. Uh like they gave up Isaiah Rodgers that we have. He came from the Eagles because their secondary is that great. Like, bro, you know what I mean? They gave up Isaiah Rodgers. They gave up big play Slay because they're confident in what they gave up big play Slay. They gave up their best cornerback because they're confident in what they had. Bro, All right. Like the same thing we were thinking the Carolina did when they gave up Adam Thielen. Like they got a bunch of young receivers. You see what them receivers doing in Carolina? They knew what they had. So hey man, we gotta they know what they got. We gotta watch out for that defense, for that secondary, and they know we're struggling as far as quarterback play. Well, not really struggling, but the quarterback is not really struggling. He's hurt, and we don't really know what we have in JJ yet. So expect a big game from their secondary, like for real. All right, number three. It's not really a big concern of mine. It's just something. A struggling team like this, right? That's it's pride and ego too. They're the Super Bowl champs. They're doing bad right now. How do we bounce back against a great defense? Watch the trick plays. The Vikings have a great defense. Everybody know it. Watch the trick plays. Watch the slants. Like that DK slant across the middle. Well, I don't think he just caught us in the wrong. Not even in the wrong. It was a missed tackle by the linebacker. What's his name? It was a missed tackle, and DK had that long run. But watch the trick plays. All right, the Eagles got a few. They got all these different reverses and like watch the trick plays because again, all it takes is one of those to work, and it's over for you. I'm telling you, these dudes, they start believing again, and they start talking to each other, and they start being on the right page. I'm telling you, it's dangerous for any team, anybody. So definitely gotta definitely gotta watch that. All right, so point number three. Um, it's really point number four now. Don't let number one, don't let Dart look like a star. Number two, uh, the pass defense will be looking to bounce back. Number three, watch the trick plays. Number four, um, the Vikings, and that's because of quarterback play. Um, even though we don't have a lot of red zone touchdowns, we don't have a lot of long touchdowns like a 50-yarder or like a 60-yarder or like a we just don't. You know what's helping us in points? Our defense. Zaire Rogers, 2 touchdown. You know how hard that is to have 2 touchdowns on defense, one play. Like the defense is scoring touchdowns. Didn't they have more touchdowns in that game than the offense? like, or like uh uh um it'll give us a great field position. And then we'll get a few field goals out of that. And that's 9 points off just the defense. So that's what I was trying to say earlier. The points per game, when you look at the points per game, it's not bad, but y'all barely get in the red zone. Y'all are eighth in the red zone when y'all get there. Y'all are not bad, but y'all are not like the top. Well, eighth is not bad. It's top 10. But you never get there, and you never have big scores, and you never have, you know what I mean? We score sometimes, but not a lot. The defense is helping us score points. So it's manipulating the stat. It's manipulating the stat because if your defense, which has never happened, like defense don't score points, it's rare. Our defense is so good. They are helping us score points. Number one. Number two, they're helping us with field positions. And I see that a lot. The defense will put the offense in a great, and then they won't finish. So we'll just set up for field goals. You do that 3 times, that's nine points. 4 times, that's 12 points. So if the defense is not scoring touchdowns themselves, they are helping the special team get points. Yeah, man. So yeah. Anyway, um, and I lastly, man, I kind of alluded to this earlier. Um, as always, shut down the stars. Shut down the stars, man. I already said this earlier, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video. Um, shut down their stars, and they're gonna have a bad day. We have to shut down the run game and force them to pass the ball. That's what I'm thinking. We have a great secondary. I think those boys can hold their own. I think that'll be Flores's game plan. We rather y'all beat us in the air. Like we can't let Saquon have a good day. We just can't. We're gonna blitz him and Jalen. There's gonna be no running. But we'll see what Flores do, man. But once we do these things, man, we should be good. Once the offense can get their act together, I trust my defense. Just got to work on that run defense. But the offense need a lot of work. A lot of work. But I'll catch y'all for the post game show. More videos coming up, injury reports, all of that. I got like independent low videos that has nothing to do with the games, talking about the teams, talking about positions, the coaches, my thoughts on what's going on with them, certain news, certain situation. All that's coming up, man. I'm not just doing game reaction. I'm gonna turn this thing into a real Vikings channel. All the conversations come here for all the conversation. But until next time, I'll catch you guys after the game, man. Skull, let's whoop on these Eagles, man. Let's break their let's break a wing, or let's break both of those wings. Bring them down to earth. But I'll catch you guys later. Skull, baby.